In the bottom left of Eternal Empire, as the Teal Zerg from Team Gosu, Skitter. And in the top right, as the Orange Zerg from Risen Competitive, it's GTKung. Kung sends out a couple scouting overlords, as does Skitter. Is Skitter stacking? My question. Where's this guy headed? Looks like he's stacking his overlords, so... is he though? Yeah, he's stacking. So, in ZVZ, there's two types of ways you can open your overlords. The most common way is you send one to the nat, you tap in, see if there's creep, and then back off. The second goes to the third to see if there's a third base. Skitter... Okay, no, Skitter is sending his to the third base as well. But stacking is when you put two overlords on the same path, so that you totally don't miss if your opponent barrels lings down the main path on the map to shut down your natural hatch. But Skitter has gone hatch gas pool. Kung has gone gas pool hatch. And these lings will not be seen by the overlord. Skitter will have 4 defensive lings out, but they can get manhandled by GTKung's forces before reinforcements can pop to join them. Yep, 2 lings out in front. Okay, 4 are going to join forces, but Kung is going to win this first engagement, hands down. 2 lings already dead. That's 0 losses for our Orange Zerg. Kung gets a surround on the Queen. Down she goes. Skitter loses a drone. Those were actually decent splits for Skitter, considering what he was up against. But he's going to lose both Banelings on his ramp, as long as GTKung wants him dead, and it looks like he does. Lings are going to flood up here, take out the 2 queens, and it looks like GTKung is going to go up 1-0. I don't think that's premature either. Skitter's trying to stack to save his drones. 3 of them fall at once, though. Down go 12 at once. And it's 0 workers to 15. 1 Baneling left on the field. Kung just crashes his lings into the remaining Bane. In the bottom left corner, as the Teal Zerg, it's Skitter. And in the top right, as the Orange Zerg, it's GTKung. GT has a point on the board. Skitter is going to have an uphill battle here. GTKung is very, very, very good at ZVZ. Both players go hatch gas pool. I don't know, man. I don't know how Skitter finds a path to victory. Kung is good in the Link Bane Wars, he's good in the Roach Wars, and he's good in the Muta Wars. What more can you say? What more can you do against the might of the Orange Zerg? It's gonna take everything Skitter has, or like several lucky Baneling hits, to even up the score. Kung sends out a couple probing lings just to scout what his opponent's doing. I think Skitter is just going to attack. Usually, if you were going to drop a third, you would do it around 2 minutes 47 seconds. And Skitter has not done so, so this is an aggressive Baneling nest. Kung is going for the Evo Chamber wall off. He pulls both queens to the front. Now, that does mean the queens are not injecting, so Link production is going to take a hit for a little while. There's no Baneling nest on the field for Kung, although he does have 250 minerals, so that's a little bit Monka-ass. He needs to get upgrades going stat. Oh no, Skitter rams the Banelings into the queens. That's the worst thing he possibly could have done. I don't know if that was an accident or on purpose. If anything, you rammed them into the Evo chambers and then crash in with these lings behind it. Or even crash in with the lings first and then pop the Banelings on the Evo chambers, but yeah, this is held. Skitter can never break through. A single queen goes down for every single one of those lings. Plus the Banelings. GTKung has +1 halfway researched, a lair about to pop, which of course means roach speed. And then it's going to be spam roaches all day. Kung's going to grab a third as well, because why not? He has total map dominance. And Skitter is trying to find his feet. He's trying to find his bearing. He's trying to figure out what he wants to do. He does have a lair, but he's not capitalizing on that tech. I think it could be really smart to drop a Spire, but it's almost too late already. Skitter's going triple Spore. Those are just wasted drones. Kung isn't going Muta. Kung is going Roach. Oh no. Skitter's going into Hydra Den. Transfuse will save that queen, but that's a lot of lost mining time for Skitter. Skitter loses an engagement with the lings. The roaches are about to pop for Kung. Luckily for Skitter, they aren't on the map yet. So he will get a surround on this third base. It looks like he'll get a kill on this third base, actually. Yeah, he will. As long as he doesn't back off when the roaches go. Yeah. I mean, he totally could have killed that third, but StarCraft is a hard game, and you gotta make tough calls. So Skitter chose to go in on the drone lines of Kung. Only 2 drones and some delayed mining time and damage are caused. Kung is knocking on the front door of Skitter. And there's no one home. There's no one answering. The Lurker Den is going to pop pretty soon, but Skitter's supply blocked, so he can't morph in the Lurkers with the Hydra that are about to come out of the hatches. He also can't morph them because the Hydra are dead. Skitter tries to save some units in the Nidus, but this is the only Nidus on the field, so if it dies, every unit in the Nidus disappears from the game. GTKung is going to be merciful and leave the Nidus alive. Those 4 drones are safe for now. The Lurker tries to reburrow.